Hello and welcome back to the course on Python programming. Super excited to get this section started, and we're going to kick off things with a list. What is a list in Python? So we've already touched on lists before here and there. It's going to be a very quick tutorial, very easy solidification of some of the things we've already seen about lists. So let's dive straight into it. So what is a list in Python? The best way to imagine a list, and the way kind of I think about it, is it's a horizontal bookshelf with elements inside it. So for instance, let's say we have a list with some numbers in it. So there's 50, 34, 111, 7, 24, 631, and so on. So basically like a horizontal bookshelf and all of these elements inside of the list. Now, the thing about lists is that they're kind of like arrays in other programming languages. So if you've studied C or C++ or other languages like that, then you would be familiar with the concept of arrays, and lists are like arrays, but also in Python they are arrays which are a separate thing, and we'll talk more about them there. But for now you can imagine a list as an essential array. Or if you've studied R programming, then a list is kind of like a vector. But once again, there are certain specifics. Because a list is a ordered sequence of elements or ordered set of elements, they are all always enumerated. So there's element with number 0, element with number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So here we've got 10 elements in the list in total, but because the numeration starts at 0, it goes all the way only up to 9, not up to 10. So that's an important thing to remember, especially if you're coming from R, because in R, vectors, they are numerated starting from 1. In other programming languages, arrays are usually numerated from 0, so if you're coming from there, that's okay. You'll get used to it. Or if Python is your first programming language, then not a worry at all. Just this is something to keep in mind, that numeration of lists starts with 0. So that's an example of a basic list in Python. A great thing about lists in Python is that you can have mixed data types. So for instance, in R, in a vector, you can only have elements of one specific type. So once you select the type, it has to stay that. In Python, you can have a mix. So here's two strings, A and hey. Then you've got a number, so that's an integer. Then you've got logical value. You've got a floating point value. You've got another string, and then you've got another integer. And once again, everything is numerated. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's pretty much it about lists. The indexation is very useful because that's how we will access elements, and you'll see that in the upcoming tutorials. That's what it's there for, so that we know, like, the list is the storage medium for information, for data. And then to access this data, we're going to be using the indexation. So if we want out of this list to extract the value of true, we'll go and ask for the third, so for the value of the index of number 3. Or if we want to extract 27.5, we'll ask for the value of the index of number 4. And you'll see all of that in the upcoming tutorial. Can't wait to see you there. Until next time, happy coding.